4 phases over. The battle for the 5th phase is currently underway, and back-channel talks already have started. Hectic political overtures is currently underway. In fact, Telangana Chief Minister, who just 6 months back swept the state of Telangana, has spoken to Karnataka Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy, and KCR will meet Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan. He will also meet M.K. Stalin on 14th of May. So clearly, creation of some kind of federal front. Let's not forget, it was KCR who had first proposed a federal front almost a year back. What exactly is happening? Rishika Kadam is tracking the story. Rishika, the Chief Minister certainly has access to some numbers we do not know about. That is giving him this impression that there could be a federal front come May 23rd.
Well, that's correct, and has also been trying to maintain that impression in the state. Now, what should be noted is, Maria, he's never been clear about who are those regional satraps who have been on his side. Previously, he's met Mamata Banerjee, he's met Akhilesh Yadav, but now we know, after it's clear, they've all picked their sides. None of them have openly declared their support to KCR, but however, KCR recently has also expressed confidence that few of the regional satraps are on his side, and as soon as Telangana finishes Lok Sabha polls, he would be setting out on a tour across the country, especially in the south region, to meet the regional satraps. So this is what it looks like, that he would be starting it from Kerala, then Tamil Nadu. He's also spoken to Kumaraswamy today morning, is what we understand. He would be talking to Pinarayi Vijayan today at 6 p.m. On 13th of May, he would be meeting Stalin in Chennai at his residence. It still remains to be seen. It's also creating a confusion because Stalin on the other side has declared more of his support to Congress, and Kumaraswamy in his own state is in an alignment with Congress. So it's more creating confusion because KCR has been talking about an anti-BJP and anti-Congress front.
Right.
Then what would be meeting with these leaders come out of has developed a lot of curiosity. It remains to be seen what would these meetings get out for KCR's federal front plan.
Tell me specifically, so the meeting with Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan is happening today, and the meeting with M.K. Stalin is likely on 14th.
It's on 13th May. It's on 13th May at 4:30 p.m. is what we are being told by the Chief Minister's office. And the meeting with Pinarayi Vijayan is today at 6 p.m. in Trivandrum.
Okay, and Rishika, you know, the interesting part is what you were highlighting, that we know the political allegiance and preference of these two leaders. Kumaraswamy is contesting this election in Karnataka in alliance with the Congress party. As far as M.K. Stalin is concerned, again, there is a DMK-Congress alliance in the state of Tamil Nadu. What exactly is, KCR hinting at?
Well, it looks like a lot more confusion here because KCR has always been talking about anti-BJP, anti-Congress. But these leaders who he's meeting in the next few days or even today are not an anti-Congress party. They've declared their support to Congress. So it's raising a speculation that will KCR also look at joining Congress, or will he also move towards the Mahagathbandhan? He's never been really clear about concrete planning of his federal. He also said there are regional satraps on his side. However, from other regional satraps, we've never heard publicly any support. So this is creating more confusion. Meanwhile, opposition has always been targeting KCR, saying that his federal front plans are not going to materialize. It's just a B team of BJP that is trying to divert the attention. So these meetings are going to give some clarity, which is also raising speculation among the political circles, saying this, the leaders he's meeting were already with Congress. Would that mean that KCR is also open to working with Congress? Would that mean that he would be okay with working at Mahagathbandhan, where Chandrababu Naidu, his arch rival, is a moving force there?
Okay, Rishika, thank you so much. Let me bring in my guests and go straight to Sanjay Jha. Sanjay Jha, here is KCR, who has so far maintained equidistance as far as the Congress or the BJP is concerned. He is not part of the NDA, neither is he part of any anti-Modi bloc, and now he is reaching out to all those leaders who have shown it very clearly that they are part of you. What exactly are you doing now?
Maria, there are two things very apparent from the moves of Mr. KCR. Number one, the complete recognition and acceptance that Narendra Modi and the BJP are on their way out. Point number two, Mr. M.K. Stalin, Mr. Deve Gowda have already spoken that they would like to see Mr. Rahul Gandhi as a Prime Minister. They are part of the UPA. So end of day, I think there will be a complete consolidation of all secular parties, all parties that see the BJP as a threat to Indian democracy and constitution. And the way Narendra Modi and Amit Shah
Has
destroyed
there been any
governance in the
reach out to
country,
KCR
I
by
think
the Congress
this is going
party?
to be a rallying force. So really, this is a writing on the wall for the BJP.
Has there
I
been
think
any
I'm
reach
not
out?
going to comment on what is going to happen at a strategic level. Those are conversations. No, I'm not going to share that in a public platform.
Okay,
But
fine enough.
politicians do talk to
You know,
each other, and not everything is necessarily put on Twitter or
I
in the
think
public.
I am trying to understand, is KCR now trying to ensure that any kind of federal front actually doesn't work out? That is why this reach out.
This is a mere speculation at the moment. Is it about a federal front post-election, and whether they are going to sort of like a third front government supported by someone? Or is it basically a bargain for sort of South Indian states with the new government whoever gets into power?
That's a fair assessment, yes.
Yeah. And if KCR has to reach out in terms of like federal front, you would be reaching out to bigger players like BJD or TMC. JDS is not going to have more than 3 or 4 MPs in a best case scenario. Pinari Vijayan is not going to have more than 8 MPs in a best case scenario. So if you have to reach out in terms of like post-election coalition, you are going to reach out to someone like Mamta or to someone like Naveen Patnaik or Akhilesh or Mayawati.
Yes, yes. You know, exactly. My point is that if he is reaching out to the leaders who are largely in southern India, and we know out of this block that he's reached out to so far and is going to make a call to, or may have that visit, it's very clear which side they are on. In fact, MK Stalin was the first and the only leader, regional party head, who has said that Rahul Gandhi is best suited to be the Prime Minister.
That's correct. That's correct.
So I'm trying to understand what exactly is happening. I think that assessment of they could be talking about some strength, some joint combination for southern India. It will be an interesting read to have. But Tuhin Sinha, here is a KCR, you know, KCR, YSRCP and BJD chief. All of them are seen as potential allies of the BJP in a post-poll scenario. And now he has already made reach out to these 4 parties. And we know that KTR and, you know, YSRCP head, that is Jagan Reddy, are in talks with each other. So how is the BJP viewing these meetings?
So, Maria, these confabulations remind me of a gentleman called Harkishan Singh Surjeet. If you remember him in the 90s, whether it was 96, 98 or 99 elections, this gentleman would come out a couple of days before the election results and start these confabulations, hallucinating and believing that the mandate was for them, whereas the mandate used to be for the BJP. So this is precisely the scenario. BJP, in a worst case situation, is getting 250 plus seats. So I don't think there is any scope of any third front government, any federal front government. But yes, these leaders need to keep themselves occupied and busy. They need to keep themselves, they need to give themselves a sense of importance, and that is why these confabulations are happening.
I don't know whether you should be dismissing any leader, particularly at this juncture. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. In fact, there's a piece of breaking news that is coming again, and this is related to southern part of India, Tamil Nadu. The Supreme Court has stayed disqualified